Assalamualaikum and good morning to Sir Asidik. My name is Sabah Salam binti Mama Afian and my matrix number is 01DD21F143. And today, me and Grace will present about problem-based tasks for enterprise network. So, these are the questions that we've been assigned to do. And we'll skip the question and I'll explain the part 1. So part 1 is to identify the devices, and these are M4 router. We use 4 routers and the router type is 2911 and the name are R1, R2, R3 and ISP. And for switch, the switch type is 2960 and the switch name is S1, S2 and S3. Next, for server, the server type is PT server and the name are server 0, server 1 and server 2. And last for PC, the type is PT PC and the name is PC0, PC1 and PC2. Next, part 2, explain the devices in detail. So for router, the device model is Cisco 2911 Integrated Services Router and the device brand is Cisco. And for this router price, the price was approximately $600 to $3,500, which is in Ringgit Malaysia are 3,662 Ringgit to RM 16,021 Ringgit 25 cents. So the device minor specification details are the performance. The Cisco 2911 router is designed to deliver high performance routing, security and application devices. It is equipped with a powerful multi-core CPU and supports a wide range of interface modules and expansion options. Then for interfaces, the router offers a variety of interface options, including built-in Gigabit Ethernet ports, USB ports, serial ports, and expansion slots for additional modules. These interfaces allow connectivity to different networks and devices. Next, security features. The Cisco 2911 router includes advanced security features to protect the network and data. It supports integrated hardware encryption, firewall capabilities, Visual Private Network, VPN support, intrusion prevention system, IPS, and access control features. And lastly, service and application support. The router can run multiple concurrent services and applications. It supports Cisco iOS software, which provides a comprehensive set of features and protocols for routing, switching, security, and more. Additionally, it supports various application services such as voice, video, and data integration. Then for switch, the device model is Cisco Catalyst 2960 series switch and the device brand is Cisco. And for the price of the Cisco Catalyst 2960 series switches range is $960 to $3,450, which is 4,394.40 Ringgit to 15,792 Ringgit 37 cents. And the device minus specification details are the port density. The Cisco Catalyst 2960 series switches offer a range of models with different port densities. The 2960 Plus series switches typically come in 24 or 48 fast Ethernet or Gigabit Ethernet ports, while the 2960X series switches offer up to 48 Gigabit Ethernet ports with optional 10 Gigabit uplink ports. For power over Ethernet, DPoE, certain models in the Cisco Catalyst 2960 series switches support PoE, which allows power to be supplied to connected devices such as IP phones, wireless access points, and IP cameras through the Ethernet cables, eliminating the need for separate power supplies. And for layer 2 switching, the Cisco Catalyst 2960 series switches are primarily layer 2 switches, providing basic Ethernet connectivity and VLAN support. They support various Layer 2 protocols and features, including Spanning Tree Protocol (STP), VLAN Trunking Protocol (VTP), and Quality of Service (QoS) mechanism. And lastly is the security features. The switches offer basic security features to protect the network and devices connected to them. These include features such as access control lists, ACLs, port security, and DHCP snooping to prevent unauthorized access and mitigate potential security threats. Next, for server, the device model is Dell PowerEdge R740 server, and the device brand is Dell. So the price of the Dell PowerEdge R740 server from 70,044 ringgit Malaysia. The device minus specification details are the processor. The Dell PowerEdge R740 server supports a range of Intel Xeon Scalable processors, providing high-performance computing power for demanding workloads. For the memory, it offers multiple memory slots and supports various memory options, including DDR4 ECC registered DIMMs. The server can accommodate to large amount of RAM to meet the requirements of resource-intensive application. For storage, the PowerEdge R740 supports multiple storage options, including SAS or SATA hard drives, solid-state drives (SSD), and NVMe drives. It provides flexibility and scalability in terms of storage capacity and performance. For the expansion slots, the server has multiple PCI expansion slots, allowing for additional add-in cards such as network interface cards, NICs, storage controllers, and graphic cards to be installed as needed. And the networking, the PowerEdge R740 comes with built-in network connectivity options, including multiple Gigabit Ethernet ports and optional 10 Gigabit Ethernet or InfiniBand adapters. This port enable fast and reliable network communication. And for the PC, the device model is Dell Optiplex 7080 desktop PC, and the device brand is Dell. And for the price, the PC price is 4,190 ringgit Malaysia. So for device minus specification details, the processor, the Dell Optiplex 7080 desktop PC supports a range of Intel processors, including Core i5 and Core i7 processors. The specific processor option can be selected based on the desired performance requirement. For memory, it offers multiple memory slots and support DDR4 RAM modules. The PC can accommodate a range of memory capacities, allowing for smooth multitasking and running memory-intensive applications. For storage, the Optiplex 7080 supports various storage options, including solid-state drives (SSD) and hard disk drive (HDD). SSD provides faster boot times and improved overall system responsiveness, while HDD offer larger storage capacities at more affordable price. For graphics, the desktop PC features integrated Intel UHD graphics or dedicated graphics card options, depending on the selected configuration. Dedicated graphic cards can provide enhanced graphic performance for demanding applications, such as design or gaming. For connectivity, it includes multiple USB ports, including USB 3.1 Gen 2 ports, HDMI or DisplayPort outputs for connecting external displays, audio jacks for speakers or headphones, and Ethernet ports for wired network connectivity. And lastly, for the expansion slots, the Optiplex 7080 may offer expansion slots for additional add-in cards, such as graphic cards, sound cards, or network adapters, depending on the specific model and configuration. And I think that's all for my part. Next, I will pass to Grace to explain for part 3 and part 4. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Sab.
you.
So, my name is Grace Fasuhui and my number metric is 01DDT21F1052. So, I will continue the part 3, propose the network diagram, and this is our physical topology. And as you can see, there are three routers, I mean, four, sorry, it's four routers inside the topology, and three switches, two server, and three PC. And below the physical topology is the logical topology, and there's label with the IP address and the network. So this below the logical topology is the cluster. For the cluster, inside have a router and a server. So now continue with the addressing table. So for R1, the interface S0/0/0 is IP address is 10.0.1.1/30, and the interface S0/0/1, the IP address is 10.2.1/30, and for interface S0/1/0, the IP address is 10.0.3.1/30. As you can see, the serial interface is using the serial cable to connect with each router. R2 R2 interface S0/0/0, so the IP address is 10.0.1.2/30, and the interface G0/1, the IP address is 192.168.10.1/24, and R3 is have the three interface, which is S0/0/1. The IP address is 10.0.2.2/30, and the interface gigabit 00 with the IP address 192.168.30.1/24. The interface G0/1 192.168.20.1/24, and ISP router with the interface S010 with the IP address 10.0.3.2/30, and also the interface G00 with the IP address 172.16.1.1/24. So for the server 0, for the server, we use all the fast Ethernet ports. So there's only one interface. So F0/0 IP address is 192.168.30.6/24, and the default gateway is 192.168.30.1. For server 1, also using the same fast Ethernet port. So the IP address is 192.168.30.5, subnet 24. The default gateway is 192.168.30.1. And for server 2, F0/0, IP address is 172.16.1.2/24, and the default gateway is 172.16.1.1. PC 0, using the fast Ethernet 0/0, and IP address is 192.168.10.5, subnet mask 24. The default gateway is 192.168.10.1. For PC1 are the same network with the PC0, and using the interface F0/0, the IP address is 192.168.20.5/24, and the default gateway is 192.168.20.1, and PC2 is 192.168.20.4 and /24. The default gateway is 192.168.20.1. So So for the part 4 is demonstrate or explain the internet-based WAN network flow. So we have configured the network configurations flow in the router. So we are using the ping between the end device and the server, and after successfully pinging all, and we can see the network flow from main office to branch office network with the green pie chart, and they are writing with the IP source address, destination address, the timestamp first and last, and also the counter byte and counter packets. So next is the network flow from the branch office to main office network. As you can see, the gray pie chart, and it's has the source IP address is 192.168.20.5, and the IPv4 destination address is 192.168.10.5. Is branch is the main office destinations, and the timestamp first and last is the same, and also the counter bytes is different, is 28, and the packet is 1. So continue with the network flow from main office network to server. So is the red pie chart, if you can see the pie chart, and the main office is the source address, as you can see 192.168.10.5, and the destination address is the server, so the destination address will be the server IP, and it is 192.168.30.5, and the timestamp first last, and also the counter bytes and counter packets. Furthermore, there are network flow from branch office network to server, with the ping pie chart, and you can see the source address is from the branch office, and the IP is 192.168.20.5, and also the server IP address is also the destination address, so 192.168.30.5. They are using the counter bytes, same counter bytes, and also there are only one packets since I only ping each network once.